welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I'll be doing a get ready with me soft glam edition. So I thought that I'd show you guys my makeup routine in a YouTube video because I always post TikToks and they're not really in depth, so I thought I'd give you guys an in-depth makeup routine. So the first product for my get ready with me is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation in the shade 11N. So what I do is I just put a blob like this on my hand, on the back of my hand, and then I just take my beauty blender that I bought and I just go under my eyes like so with the sharper or the triangular edge of the beauty blender, and I just blend it out literally. And then I also like to get my dark spots on both sides of my face as well. I really like this foundation because, as you can see, the application is super smooth and it does not look cakey at all, and my skin looks like I'm literally glowing right now. So yeah, and then once I do the main parts, I take the rest over or leftovers and I just put it anywhere else in my face that I don't really care about initially. But yeah, and then I'll just blend it out with the other end of my beauty blender. And yeah. And once I'm done using the beauty blender, what I like to do is to take this foundation brush from Sephora and I just like to go over everything I've blended with my beauty blender, because sometimes I find that my beauty blender does not blend it out as well as the brush does, or make it look as smooth. So I just like to lightly go over my whole face with this. Alright, next what I take is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Brow Gel. So it's basically the brow, it says here that it's a brow styling wax, so that's literally what it is, gel for your eyebrows. So what I do is I just dip my finger in like so, and I just apply it. I press it on because I don't have that little spatula thing. I press it on with my fingers in the direction the hair grows, and then I just leave it like this. Just kidding, I don't. What I do is I take, this is also from my Sephora brush collection. As you can see, it literally has all the brow wax on it, and then I just brush, I press the brush really hard against my skin, and I just brush my brows in the direction that I applied the gel. And because my brush is so freaking gross, sometimes it will leave residue, white stuff, but you just have to just wipe that off, or if you go over it gently with your finger, it will fall right off. And then after this, I just go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil to fill in empty spots of my brows, or if I need to add more depth to my brows, I just do that. But sometimes it's hard to make them symmetrical with the brow freeze, because sometimes it's just really freezes your brows, and then I don't want to get white stuff when I brush it so many times. But yeah. Alright, this is my brow pencil that I use, and it's just the shade dark brown, and it's the Brow Wiz brush, and I've had this for a long time, so that this end doesn't have the little spoolie, and see right here, that's where I just would add a wee bit, and that's all I need. Or here, I don't know what happened here with my brows, but that's where I'd make it look better. Okay, so now that my brows are done, what I'm going to do is go in with my bronzer, and this is just the mini bronzer from Nude Sticks, and I got this in a pack of 3 of their minis. I forget what it's called, but it's on my TikTok if you scroll. And I'm just going to apply it here, and obviously on this side, and a bit on my forehead, and a bit here. for that nose contour, even though it's like a bit crooked, but we'll fix that. And then this is a blush brush from the Sephora makeup brush set, but I just use it for blush and bronzer. And yeah, I like to go upwards, and I'm not really gentle when I do it, so yeah, if it looks like I'm hitting my face, that's freaking why. And then I go on this side and the whole thing for the rest of the other spots. But this is like one of my favorite bronzers because it's so soft on your skin and it looks natural. Like, it doesn't look cakey. And that's why I like the foundation as well. So I feel like my makeup collection is just very natural, inspired looks. Like, it's just natural stuff. Natural looking products is what I meant to say. And I like to brush it up, but I just took a shower, so my hair is like a little wet, so I don't want to get my brush wet. And then what I do is I take my HUDA bronzer from Benefit Cosmetics and go like this, and I just pat over and blend it out as well, just to go over the other what's it called, the other bronzer, because it's very faint compared to this one, and I just want a little bronze look for today. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now with just the bronzer and the foundation. And next, this is what I use next. So I'm a fan of like the nude sticks products, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take their blush. I don't know what shade it is, but it's just their blush. Yeah, nude sticks or nudies matte luxe, that's what it's called. And I'm gonna go on my cheeks like so. I like to put a lot because when it blends out sometimes it's very faint, like the bronzer, because I feel like their products are just for like softer glam and like looks, so it's not as harsh when you blend it out, but you can still see it, which is what I like. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And I like to put it under my eyes with the brush, like to make my under eyes look nice as well. And then I'll put a little bit of blush on my nose. So, moving on. So after I apply my blush, I like to go with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Bisque G. The number is GC958, and I just apply it in this area, like the inner corners, and I apply it upwards like this, so it gives like your eye like a lift. And since like my dark spots are covered with the foundation, I don't apply any unless I do my concealer first, but I'm starting to do my concealer after, so that's why I'm showing you guys like this. And a bit here. So then I take my concealer brush, also from Sephora, and I just gently blend it out. And when I blend out the concealer, I like to just gently blend it and just drag it to my hair. So then when I'll show you guys what I do, but then when I do what I'm going to do next, it looks like my eyes are lifted. So what I do is then I take my foundation brush and I just blend it out, because this is relatively smaller than this, so that's why I like to use the bigger one to just blend it out better, and so it looks lifted. And I'll go a bit under my eyes as well, but I don't want to ruin the blush and the bronzer that I did, so I'll try to keep it as close to my eyes as possible. And then for this corner here, I'll just use this brush. Okay, this step is one of my favorite steps, one of my most favorite steps in my makeup routine, and it is taking the Nude Sticks highlight. And I like to go in here and on the other side as well, and under the brow, or I guess the bone area, like so. And although I didn't line my lips, I do it there too. And what I do, or what I use to blend it out, is my fingers. So I'll just take this finger actually and just gently blend it out by just dabbing it, because you don't want to do it too hard, that takes it off, or so on. And I did not use like any primer, if you guys were wondering, on my skin. I just use my face cream because I ran out of my Hydro Grip primer from Milk and I didn't really like it anymore because it didn't mix well with my face cream, so I've just been using my face cream as a primer and it works. So yeah. Oh yeah, and what I just did, I just blended the highlight all over my lips, and all my lips is just Vaseline right now. So this is what we have working with my skin right now. It looks very nice, very natural, very soft, which is what I like. And then what we can do next is curl my eyelashes, or curl your eyelashes if you're following along. And this is just an old raggedy eyelash curler that used to be my mom's that I took from her. And yeah, I need to get another one, but I'm not going to unless this one is broken. So since my eyes are very, or my eyelids are very oily, I'm gonna go with my Laura Mercier powder and just put a bit on my finger and take it, or like drag it over my eyelids so the oil, or so my makeup doesn't crease under my eyelids or on my eyelids, because we're doing a shadow next. So yeah, that's all I do. I just put a little bit and then the creasing is gone. So next what I'll be using is my Huda Beauty Nude Medium eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas from my boyfriend. You can see my camera in the reflection, but yes, this is what he got me for Christmas. And yeah, so this is the shade that I like to use, is this one at the top and this one right here, just because they brighten my eyes. So I'll be taking the top one, I don't even know the name. I'll be taking this one and just gently patting it on my eyelid, because I don't want it to be like super pigmented right now. And then I'll be going in with the one right under it. And this one is more pink and lighter, so you'll see it like as soon as I put it on my face. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can like see it properly with this lighting into a new ring light, but when I close my eyes, I think it's more pigmented, or you guys can see it better. But yeah. And there's other days where I'll go in with this one. Like, these two are kind of similar, so it doesn't really like matter. But yeah, so that's it for the eyeshadow. It's not much, it's nothing skilled. And yeah, so I'm not really a mascara fan, but for my mascara that I do use, it's the Kush mascara from Milk Cosmetics, and this is my favorite mascara ever. So I'm just gonna slowly put it on, and I only put a little bit. And the last step for this makeup routine is just adding some lip liner on. So this is a nude Lion Loud lip pencil, and I don't know the shade, does it even say? Oh, the shade Total Baller, and it's not even sharp because I don't have a sharpener at the moment. And I just add a bit, and since my lips have Vaseline over, it's really easy to blend, but it doesn't stay that long. but it's just to add like a little color. And then what I do is just blend it out with my finger, like so. And if I want to add like more shine, I'll just take the highlighter and just add it on my lips like a lipstick, and just go like this. So then it's like this, and it's just an overall glow. Alright guys, this is better lighting than the whole entire video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week's video. And if you guys want more tutorials like this, make sure to comment down below and I'll make sure to deliver. And if you guys try out this makeup look, make sure to tag me on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube even. And I'll make sure to watch and make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week.